strategy and updates it is.
Memes, Star Jewels, Research Lab, full challenge tree on deck. Trust me, you're going to want to stay to the end on this one. But we got to head to the Research Lab. Let's check what's on YouTube.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
It persuade me, can't fade me. Find me faded, with it shaded. This is Haitian Blaze, and this episode banging is what I'm saying. Let's get to these memes. Getting tier 12 walkers, my wallet looking at tier 11 infantry like Ira, Hancock, King, Sisto, all but Wings of Eternity. That's looking good. And now in the number 2 spot, the slowest things are Star Sea Conquest, skill level up, refuel on the tank, or your guild leader's reply. That's hilarious. But first place went to when your family asked, are you being financially responsible? Yesterday I bought more Sun Raven gear. That's hilarious. I know a lot of people are going to be able to relate with that. But can you relate to reading your Star Jewels? Let's say like Ares. Infantry gets a 20% chance to trigger attack of all enemy forces decreased by 100%, but you don't know what it looks like in battle? Well, I got a gameplay demonstration. Notice that they're normal. Now, after the trigger of Ares, you see the decreased arrows because they all were debuffed. You know, let's just talk about Andromeda. Andromeda target skips their action, dodge decreases by 100%. Let's look at some gameplay here. It hasn't triggered yet, and let's see. Third slot right here. Andromeda happens. Notice that this slot skips its attack step, and the 4 slots on both sides attack before it. Next up is Gemini. Notice basic attack and now the Gemini attack. And now notice basic attack only happens once here. Wings, Gemini, non-violent resistance. That's nice. Perseus, attack and defense of all troops in second row increase. This is a very useful one here, and I have a demonstration for you here. Notice there's no arrows anywhere in the back row, and then we get the Perseus proc, and now you get attack and defense up. So I really think that's going to be useful with Iron Fist Craig. Next up we have Pisces, 20% chance next damage received is reduced by 100%. We have a gameplay demonstration. Notice the first one procced it, mind blowing. Second one procced it, but notice this, the first one, it gets hit afterwards and it completely dies, so it only works for one attack. Next, we're going to confirm you can use airship Star Jewels on infantry type troops. In this example, we're going to use tier 9 with Cepheus. Gameplay demonstration. So notice here, Cepheus proc, boom. So it does work.
Sensational.
And yes, it is sensational. Alright, yo, what is that sound out there, bro? There's always somebody blowing somebody up, bro. Somebody shield drop. Bro, it didn't even kill event. Who out there hitting like that? Oh wow, it's a whale. Whales everywhere. Alright, finally made it to the research lab. Let's get to it. Arc of War, Infantry, Research. This is the real meat and potatoes of today's episode. We're going to go through all of it, talent trees included. Alright, let's get to it. So you start off with Infantry Rangers off rip. Quick tip, they're the best to build a meat shield with. And next up we got the Infantry Training. After the infantry training, we got the lurkers. They look dope as hell. And notice we get attack, walkers get HP, and airship gets defense. Next we get the bombers, not my favorite. Then we get infantry dodge, really a big deal. That's the main difference we get. The predators are my favorite. Mastery, we get 20% all stats. Tier 5 looks pretty badass. Again, we get the primary attack of offense. Now we're getting 100%. Tier 6 orbiters, some people skip it, some people don't. Dodge, this is something you do not skip. Alright, and tier 7, that's a big deal. Tier 7 kind of changes the game up drastically there for you. And then you get that mastery. Guys, you have to max out mastery, dodge, and attack. Do not skip these things. Skip tier 8 though. It isn't a necessary prerequisite for Infantry Research Lab 21, so you might as well save all the resources and just jump over here and just start increasing these to level 5 so you can get access to the tier 9. Boom. And then you know, you come over here to the HP, you get all these to 5 again, and then you can get access to tier 10. This is where I'm at right now. And boom, dodge again, another big deal, but it's for all classes now. Defense for all classes. And tier 11, finally, boom, that's the path. And then you want to get hyperspace, very big deal. You hear a lot of people talk about, make sure you get that hyperspace. And then here's where you finally get access to all the different tier 12. You have to get hyperspace up to level 5. But now let's jump into infantry new talent system. I don't believe armor module actually gives you anything, but the first one here, everybody gets final defense even more. Everybody gets increased damage to the attribute that they beat. Next up we get more HP, and this is base HP. This is going to be more effective than you would naturally think. And you see here we have another module that not sure what it really does. And guys, you can just pause the screen to go ahead and read all these here. There's definitely no way that I'm going to have the time to go and pause it, but there's some great talents here. If you want to go ahead and take a look at the live streams that I have, you get perfect examples of how you can mix and match different troops to get a little bit of airship, a little bit of walker, a little bit of air infantry in there. And the best so far from what I've heard is infantry, and then second is walkers, got the best second best talents, and finally airship got the short end of the stick on the talents here. But once again, go ahead and pause the screen and just read them all for yourself, man. Come up with your plan, because this whole new talent system is a big deal and the game just got so much more creative. And remember, go ahead and check out my channel, Reginaldus Gaming. Go to the live stream tab, check out that, check out the regular videos. I hope you guys had a blast.
Big shout outs to everyone who made it to the end of the video. You are the true warriors of this channel, and I'm glad to have you here. So keep on rocking with us by clicking this video here on the left to learn about strategies and in-game updates, or click this video on the right if you want to see some action.